Hi everyone. So this is officially my first video. And when I talk about first video, I mean my first live video on TikTok. And the topic I really want to talk about today, it's about happiness. The main reason why I chose to talk about this topic, there are actually two reasons. And the first reason is because, I hear so often those around me or, even online, people keep sending me messages and they're like, oh, your posts, you always talk about happiness. And what does that really mean? Or, you're probably that happy or have a happy mindset because you do not have any problems in life and, things come easy for you. Or maybe you were born, in a family where you were well brought up and, you never had any family drama and all of those things. And that, you know, I've been planning to actually address that, in a video, but I've been pushing that forward. But I think with the beginning of the year, I think this is really the right time for me to kind of, share on that, share my experience when it comes to that, so that it can be an opportunity, for others to maybe learn something or, make a New Year resolution when it comes to that. The second reason is because I believe personally that happiness is in the center of everything we do. So when I talk of center of everything we do, for me, it's like happiness is the foundation of our lives, and everything else revolves around that. Now, just before I continue, I just want to make things clear, and this is like a disclaimer, if you can put it that way. I'm not here to give you to unlock the key to happiness in your life, or to give you the philosophical or theoretical secret to happiness, because I do not have that, and I don't think anybody does. But if you stick with me, to the end, you might just get a few tips and tricks that I've been using in my life and that have been helping me so far in keeping me in that, happy place or happy mindset. Now, going back to the two reasons why I decided to make this video. The first reason was, as I made mention, people were talking about me not having problems. And the question I will ask is, who does not have problems in this life? Like, everybody has a problem, literally everybody. And I always say, it's not about the problems you have in life, because we will always have problems. A problem for me is like change. It's the only constant thing is in life. So problems will always be there. They'll always be around. But for me, it's more about how you choose to let that problem, dictate how you're going to live your life. For sure, people say there are different degrees of problems. Somebody who has maybe a critical health problem is not the same as someone who has maybe just headache. Someone who has, small financial issues is not the same problem as somebody who's homeless. I agree that different degrees of problems. But what I'm trying to say here is everybody has problems, me included. But it's all about how you see the problem and how you allow it to dictate the way you live your life. That is the game changer.